Pay attention to the news. Okay, so in this lecture, I'm just going to discuss some of the news sources that you can use to keep up to date with what's happening in the Forex market. Now, you can go to Bloomberg.com and you can read articles in the currency section. Now, pay attention to articles that gives information on the reasons for a particular move in the currency and analysts' expectation for the possible continuation of that move. Okay, so we mainly want to focus on articles that gives us a reason for the move. If we see the New Zealand USD falling, we want to pay attention to articles that can give us the reason for that move. For example, the article can read, the New Zealand USD has fallen, let's say 100 pips as a result of falling dairy prices. Okay, so that's a good example of an article that gives you the reason for the move. Now, the next news source that you can use is fxstreet.com. Okay, you can go to fxstreet.com and you can use the economic calendar. This allows you to see a list of the economic data that will be coming out. If we want to know when we will have the CPI data, we can go to fxstreet.com and we can look on the list of economic data that will be released this week. So we can use fxstreet.com to get the fundamental announcements. Okay, and there are several fundamental announcements each and every day for different currencies, and they are released every single trading day. Okay, so that is a very good news. So you can use forexfactory.com. They also have an economic calendar. You can use the economic calendar at forexfactory.com, and you will also see a list of the economic data that will be released. Now, as it pertains to news feeds, you can use randsquawk.com. This is a real-time news feed and analyst service. It's a premium service, so it's a bit expensive, okay? But it's something that you can also use as a news feed. Also, I share the news feed that I use with the students of my courses, okay? So you can go to www.loretatrade.com and you can sign up to use the news feed that we use at Loretta FX. It's a small fee. It's about $25 a month. And you get to use the news feed that we use at Loretta FX. Okay, so those are news sources that you can use. You can use FX Street. You can use runsquawk.com. And there are tons of other news sources. Now, section recap. Now, remember, focus on the central bank. Okay, we need to focus on what the central bank is focusing on. And this will normally be one or two things. Normally only one thing, except for the US, which has a dual mandate. Okay, so focus on the central bank. Whenever we get a news release, we should always be thinking, how will this affect how the central bank views the economy and inflation? So always focus on the central bank. So we find out what the central bank is focusing on via the news, and we use this information to decide which currency to be trading and in which direction. And the news sources, again, you can use Bloomberg.com, fxstreet.com, Forex Factory, RunSquawk, Forex Live, and you can also use the service that we provide at LorettaTrade.com. Okay, so that's it for this section. Yeah.